The Coaches Show is brought to you by Highway 55, Burgers, Shakes, and Fries. The Professional Fence Company. Our name says it all. No job too big or too small. Nunboys.com. And GPS Photography and Video, GPSPhotoandVideo.com.
What's happening, Hope? Hal Nunn back here at Highway 55, Burger, Shakes, and Fries with the Coaches Show. What's happening, Hope Coaches Show? Glenn Young, GPS Photography and Video, Coach Tom Paris. This segment we're going to be talking about the game coming up Friday night against Jack Britt over at the Boneyard, they call it. The show is brought to you by Professional Fence Company and Highway 55 Burger, Shakes, and Fries. You know, Jack Britt has always, in the old Mid-South Conference, this was a much more tight rivalry. Now that we're in two separate conferences, Mid-Southeastern, I always do that. It seems like there is still that rivalry to it. I mean, even the Fayetteville Observer folks and Earl Vaughn and his guys called it still a rivalry game.
You go back a couple years, they knocked us out the playoffs.
Yeah.
D-Trez, it just seemed like we got robbed that game.
Oh yeah, he was across the line.
We had some battles. We had some battles over
He
there.
was across the line. But is this game really a rivalry, Rockfish Road rivalry?
I think it is, and I think it could be a very good one. I'm kind of fascinated that for whatever reason, you know, Jack Britt and Hope didn't keep each other on the schedule. Anytime you got two schools 11, 12 miles apart,
Right.
you know, I think
If you do county line, less than that.
the advantage, you know, of the folks and the close proximity of everyone, I just think it's an opportunity to, you know, work to establish a rivalry, and certainly there's a little bit of one that's already there. It was important to me. I wanted to get them back on the schedule because I do believe it could be a good rivalry. It could be a good revenue generator from the standpoint of gate receipts.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's a big thing.
Yeah, parents don't have to drive such a long way.
Right.
My beef, and you guys know, hey, kickoff is at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking kickoff is at 7:30, it's 7 p.m.
You're gonna miss part
But when you're talking rivalry, not only Jack Britt, 71st, Scotland, all these in a 12-mile radius, you just got to change your direction if you look at a compass. And all those are close games to us. And yeah, I mean, it's a rivalry every week because you got to win them all. And the Boneyard's a tough place to play at times. We had some tough losses down there. I remember when Coach Bryant went down there, left here, and then of course his son played quarterback, went with him, and I think they beat us like 63 to 12 or something like that. It was bad.
But anyway, this week, Jack Britt coming off a big win over Douglas Byrd.
Yeah.
And Douglas Byrd is still rebuilding. Got the Parola guys in there helping them out. But Coach Rimpf is doing a really good job. Talk to us a little bit about what you see from Jack Britt.
They're very similar to us offensively. Defensively, I think they are too. They're a spread team. They do a lot of zone. They run some gap plays. We're working. They're not a bad trap team. They will read it on the zone and pull it and try to run the option. And their passing game is very similar to ours. And like us, they don't. They're balanced, but not in the sense of a run-pass perspective. They haven't thrown it a lot, but they haven't had to. And that's what we want to be able to throw the ball when we want to, not because we have to.
Right. Go ahead.
Athletic-wise, they got that same match. Our athletes match up with theirs. Do they have more speed, you think?
I think our skill athletes match up with them very well. They have a their linemen, their offensive line especially, is really good size.
Very fundamentally sound.
Very sound. Well, you know, Brian was an offensive lineman in college, and he was roommates with DJ. And
A lot of ties.
there he is.
We got to
a lot
get
of
that
time.
photo. Where's my photo before the game? Also, Jack Britt, you know, they're coming off the 26-0 win over Douglas Byrd. Is there that one player that stands out in your mind that you sort of focus on a little bit more on offense or defense? You key on? Is there one guy that's got, you know, he's got all the schools looking at him? Is there somebody on Jack Britt like that?
No one that really stands out. They have several players who are solid. I mean, they're solid performers. They do what they're supposed to do, and just like last week, we're going to have to play with it. We're going to have to play well, minimize, if not eliminate mistakes.
Now, Battle rhythm. Kickoffs at 7 o'clock. What time we're gonna leave here?
Well, they got to do that tomorrow.
You still got one more day of
No,
practice.
I've got the game day. I mean, I can pull it up and tell you.
No, but it's not serious, but I was just thinking,
Things
you know,
do
the biggest
change a
thing
little
about
bit.
it, you know, was this being the first week of school, man, traffic is going to be something. So if you're getting off of work at 5 o'clock, you better be headed that way by 5:30.
Especially with the construction.
Yes,
going on
construction on 401. And speaking of which, you know, you like to go down to Stony Point Road. And what's the biggest thing we've been talking about with all those accidents and traffic down Lindsay to Stony Point, which will take you straight to Jack Britt. So, I mean, hey, be early.
If I remember correctly, I think we're scheduled to arrive at Jack Britt about 5:25, maybe 5:20, and you know, and then we'll do our flex ritual and we'll go through our pregame. And there you go.
What kind of defense do they run, Coach?
They're a 4-2-5.
They're a 4-2-5?
Just like New Hanover.
Okay,
Just like
okay,
New Hanover.
okay. So, how did they look on film? Speed?
Yeah, I mean,
Speed, size,
they're
they're
fast. They're
equal.
fast at the skill positions, and they're big and strong at the line. I mean, they're complete.
All right, so it's Jack Britt Friday night, and don't forget, we're going to take a break, come back, have some questions for Coach, and we'll
the Southview tennis team's over there. Hey, what y'all getting to order over there? What are y'all eating over there?
Cheesesteaks.
They're trying to Philly cheesesteak.
Come on by Highway 55.
Highway 50, man, it's getting live in here now. Everybody's coming in, man. Practice is over. I mean, you know, your son's over there eating the burger, so I mean, hey, this is something. Hey, we come back, we're going to do the Ask the Coach segment. So if you got a question for the coach, I'll give you your index card, write it down, and we'll ask him. We'll be right back. Once again, you're watching the Coaches Show, brought to you by Pro Fence Company and Highway 55, nonboys.com, GPS Photography and Video, GPSPhotoandVideo.com. We'll be right back.